Man kills friend after he loses at a game of FIFA. What is happening, potatoes? My name is Jared from InformOverload, and we cover trending news every single day, so be sure to subscribe to never miss a video. Today we are covering a rather tragic story out of Isleworth, a town in England. A 22-year-old man stabbed his 28-year-old friend in the shoulder and neck after losing to him in a game of FIFA. Azim Issa is the 22-year-old currently on trial for the murder of his 28-year-old buddy, Sahil Roy, who is actually due to get married soon. Multiple news outlets are reporting Roy was stabbed while he was rolling a marijuana cigarette, also known as a joint. I just wanted to say marijuana cigarette because it sounds really funny to me. These news outlets seem to believe that Roy was possibly a drug dealer, and these outlets also seem to believe this stabbing happened over a few different things. One report claims Azim asked Roy for a cigarette while rolling the joint, and after not being given one, he pulled the knife. Other reports claim that Azim actually asked to see a grinder, which is what Roy was using to grind up his weed while rolling the joint, and after not being given the opportunity to see said grinder, he stabbed his friend. Although there isn't 100% confirmation about the real cause of the stabbing, it is confirmed that he was stabbed, weed was involved, and he definitely lost in a game of FIFA. The stabbing occurred back in April, 2 days after Azim lost to Roy in the game. Azim tried calling Roy multiple times before the incident and even went to Roy's mother's house looking for him. His mother told Azim that Roy would not be coming to the door, and Azim accused Roy of, I quote, taking the piss when he got a hold of him through a friend's phone. Taking the piss is British slang which more or less means being unreasonable. It is often used to mean taking the piss out of, which is an expression meaning to mock, tease, ridicule, or scoff. The two met later that day with a few other friends to chill and smoke at one of their houses. The prosecutor, Miss Riel Carmi Jones, went on record saying, "This was a senseless and sad loss of a life that resulted from perhaps something that is becoming increasingly common, drugs and knives." Before the meeting, the defendant had been in an agitated mood and had been desperate to find Sahil, who it seemed had been trying to avoid him. In an outburst of temper, the defendant pulled out a knife that he concealed and stabbed Mr. Roy twice, once in the right shoulder and once in the right side of his neck. She continues by saying Azim, I quote, liked to call himself a gangster and savage, while friends described the victim as nice, friendly, soft, and selfless. So although multiple reports claim the two were friends, who knows how close they really were. Personally, I think maybe they were just buddies because Roy was probably Azim's dealer. It was reported that Roy has had multiple run-ins with police in regards to both using and selling marijuana. The trial is currently underway, and although Azim is being accused of murdering his friend, he's actually denying he did anything at all, which again seems strange considering how he was with multiple witnesses who tried to stop the bleeding in efforts to save Roy, but unfortunately were unsuccessful. Should any other news break of this case, we will be the first ones to cover it. As always, my name is Jared. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. On behalf of myself and the entire team at IO, our condolences go out to the Roy family and all affected by this. Hopefully a verdict will be determined soon and this guy will be behind bars. That's all for now. I'll see you lobsters in the next video.